Hey friends, it's Bridget. I'm back with another video, and my apologies in advance. I know my dry skin's gonna be looking scaly up in here, but I didn't want to put lotion on and not be able to touch my stationery goodies. So we're just gonna roll with it. I've got some stationery selection boxes to unbox. So I thought I'd just turn on the camera. It's been a while. This is all the way back from December of 2022. There was a skip over January, and then the next box will be February. I decided to break these up into individual videos, and hopefully that'll give me more time to actually open some goodies and play around with some demos. So let's see what we got for the December box. Looks like we've got some papers here. So this is, I can't pronounce it as usual, memo paper. 50 sheets of various colors of fun papers, designed by Mizushima. Great to use for the holiday season if you want to make your own labels or name tags for presents and gift giving. And since we are almost in April, I'll just be using them for journaling. Better late than never. I really like the little belly band that they use here in the packaging, so that's gonna pop off and go in my journal. I'm using a Hobonichi A5 blank notebook this year for creative journaling instead of the Cousin Avec, and so far so good. It is really working out well. So I'll have to figure out some creative ways to use these little slips in there. So I don't know if you would call these necessarily washi paper. It doesn't say. It doesn't feel like traditional washi paper, but it is thin and just super, excuse me, super cute. Lots of fun abstract designs. A cat. I'm a cat owner, cat lover, so there's a dog for you dog fans out there. Not that I don't like dogs as well. We've had dogs in the past. We've had both. Okay, these are going to be a lot of fun. Off to a good start. Ah! Hello, lover. We got a pen, and it's a sailor pen. It's a sailor fountain pen. Yay! Hi Ace Neo, a no-fuss, beginner-friendly fountain pen. Do not forget to check underneath for 2 black cartridges. All right. Yay to the sailor. So the black cartridges must be under here, and they are. It's a nice neutral black body with a silver cap, and it looks like a click. Yeah, so it's not a screw-on cap, it's just a pull and press. Nice and lightweight. And it is a fine nib, and Sailor makes a good nib. Their stainless nibs are just as good as some gold nibs. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a cartridge in here and let it be sitting a minute so the ink can seep down into the feed, and we will write with this before I cut off the camera. So couldn't be any easier. You just pop it in. So we'll let that process be underway and see what we got next. Okay, dot pen. I've not seen this before. This is a Sunstar Dot E pen in beige. New release, thought it would be nice to try out one. Double-ended marker with a unique square tip and a fine tip end. Okay, I'm going to set this box to the side. And let's just go ahead and check this out. I was just doing some swatching last night. Okay, so one end. Oh, how cool. Okay, can you see that? The end is shaped like an exact little square. Just when you think you've been playing with pens and markers since you were a child, how can they possibly come out with a new type of marker? I've never seen anything like that before. So if you just press directly down, it does make a perfect square. And coincidentally, in the A5 Hobonichi notebook, it is literally the perfect size to go inside each grid. So if you are using one of these notebooks or planners for planning, where you make lists you want to check off, to-do lists, what have you, this would be ideal. As she says, Mitz in her product description sheet said that she wanted to try this out before buying a whole set. So apparently it comes in other colors. This is the beige. So if you turn it on its side, you get the exact width of the grid. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Here we go. I'm a fan. And I like the beige because it's a nice neutral. It's light enough that you could use it as a highlighter. You could do something quirky like this to make a border around your journaling pages. All kind of fun stuff. And most of my journaling in this book is like bright and colorful, but I also really like kind of a vintage vibe. And I usually do that style of journaling more so in my traveler's notebook. So this would be perfect for that. Let's see, what was it called again? Sunstar.e. Sunstar.e pen. Okay, I love it. The writing is quite light. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but you know, in person, like if you wanted some kind of discreet writing, it would be ideal. So, yay! Another winner. Let's see what we got next. Okay, we've got a clip. This is a glow-in-the-dark clip. Seems like we've gotten, I don't know if it was this identical one or maybe just a similar one in a box in the past, which I've been a subscriber of these monthly boxes for quite a while now, so that's highly possible, but it's just a large clip or clamp to keep your pages down. Okay, now we've got some washi. It is MT brand, so reputable brand. Oh, and it's a collab with Morris & Co. So if you are a fan of the William Morris designs like I am, this is going to be right up your alley. Let's go ahead and open it. Oh, and I love it because this is not as floral as some of the other designs. This is nice and neutral. I really like that. Okay, let's see. Got some little bits of plastic on there. So pretty. Oh yeah. Really, really pretty. And the MT tape is so easy to tear. I've had nothing but good experiences with it. It lasts a long time. It doesn't get gummy, and even the very outmost edges stick down well when you put them on the page. We are just on a roll here. Oh my goodness. I wish I had seen this first before I automatically popped the black cartridge in. So the next product in the box is a 3-piece Sailor ink, and I'm assuming this fits the fountain pen. Yep. Cartridges that can be used with the new fountain pen included in the box. Oh, okay. That's what you get for not reading ahead, Bridget. So we'll just have to use up the black first, and then I'll have to show this later. But this is a blue Ukiari. Follow me for more ways to mispronounce Japanese words. What I love about these Sailor cartridges is they come in this cute little plastic case, which is very handy. And there are the 3 cartridges. So they do fit in here. I just unfortunately won't be able to show them in this video, but that's another good piece. We are just knocking it out of the park. Oh my gosh, this might be like one of my favorite boxes ever. Got a clear acrylic stamp set. Okay, this is a BGM clear stamp set, stationery themed. So, got turning a page, a little handwriting, scissors, some kind of group little line drawings of stationery, stamp, tape, a little wreath, a clip, and this fill-in has date, title, and price, kind of like an old school invoice. Awesome. Okay, now she did not include an acrylic block in this box because she has in several previous boxes, so I do have one somewhere. Let me grab it and we'll see what some of these stamps look like. Okay, the only block I could find has been well used, and there is a little residue on one side, but we're just going to ignore that. And I took a peek in the box because normally when Mitts includes any type of stamp in a subscription box, she usually includes an ink to go along with it. And sure enough, she did in this box as well. This is by Versa Craft, and it is in the color Cafe au Lait. So that's going to be a nice neutral brown. So let's see how some of these look stamped out. Okay, let's try the wreath. Is it gonna fit on there? Ooh, barely. Okay. I'm just gonna tap out. I may have gotten a little heavy-handed on that first pat or two. I forget, with a brand new ink pad sometimes you don't need to be very aggressive because that's when it's most loaded with the good stuff. Okay. So I was going to put them over here, but this side of the notebook is a little flatter, so I think we'll get a better impression over here. And I've been apologizing for my dry, scaly skin. Should have been apologizing for these press-on nails that I've been wearing for 2 weeks and need to be removed. But I will say that within the first week of wearing these, I got more compliments and questions about who did your nails than I ever got having salon, like professionally done nails. And these were literally like $6 nails from, I can't remember, Amazon maybe. I think you can get them at Target or Walmart also. Okay, so there's our little wreath, and if it looks a little distorted, I'm about 99% sure that's user error. And this one is one that I think I would use a lot, the little hand holding the pen. So let's try that one out real quick. So cute. There we go. I think I'm pressing too hard and that's why it's looking a little distorted on the first stamp. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to use just a little lighter hand and not press quite as hard. Yeah, that's better. Let's see, I was pretty confident it was user error. But that gives an idea of the stamps, how easy they are to use, and I really do like this color of ink. I'll try to stamp them all out and include a still shot at the end of this video. But just to wrap up this December box, there's one more item. And it's a notebook. Let's see. Plus C-A-C-R-E-A Cacrea. I told you, follow along. I'm here for you. Okay, so this is 1/3 size of an A4. A5 is 1/2 of an A4. So 1/3 is going to be about 2/3 of an A5. Is that clear as mud? But she makes a comment in the description, and it's like obvious to the naked eye too, that this is traveler's notebook size, like your standard traveler's notebook, and it just has a really beautiful blank cream paper inside. It does have the rounded corners, nice cover, and instead of being, oh, it has like signatures. 1, 2, 3. It has 5 little signatures in here. So instead of just having a normal center seam, it has more of a square binding. This is really nice. But each signature is stitch bound, which is very nice. So there's no staples in here. Okay. So let's just, it says it's plain with 38 sheets. I'm going to just open to the very back. And let's see if this sailor pen is ready to write for us. What's it called here? Sailor fountain pen. Oh, yeah. Here we go. High Ace Neo. Okay. I like it. It's not scratchy. It's not buttery smooth. It does feel like a stainless nib. I don't mean that in a negative way, but if you've written with stainless and gold nibs, you'll kind of know what I mean. It's a little on the stiff end, which, you know, it doesn't claim to be a flex of any kind. This is a fine nib. Okay. And you can get some really fine detail in there. This would be good for sketches, I think. You know, if you want to just do, ooh, look at that little detail. If you just use minimal pressure, you can get some serious detail in there. And then you can get some solid coverage too. Best of both worlds. How you like that ASMR? Okay, I'm just being silly now. Okay. Overall, super impressed. This is a nice box. So I'm going to play around with some of these papers, stamp out the rest of the stamps. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I'll put a link in the description box for the website. If you've wanted to try this subscription and you haven't before, it is by the Stationery selection, and it is curated by Mitts of My Life Mitts here on YouTube. So I'll put that link in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey guys. Okay, I know I said I would put a still shot at the end of the video for the stamps, but I lied. I wanted to hop back on here and just show you. I just used the back cover of this notebook, but look how detailed some of these are, especially these little groupings. I think they are my favorite. But after I had stamped them all out on the back of this, I thought these were so cute. I really wanted them to be in my journal. So I made a 2-page spread out of those pages that I was just kind of swatching on during the first part of the video. So I just thought I'd show you how cute it turned out. This is the logo from the sub box, and these are all the little square end of that beige marker. The washi sticker. This is the sticker from the packaging from the notebook. And here's all the stamps, and I used another one of those little pages out of that 50 paper pack, and that was the packaging for the stamps themselves. Super cute. Alrighty, gone for good this time. Bye y'all. See you next time. Oh my gosh, as I was packing everything up, I found the little belly band from the papers that I had said I'm going to save this to go in my journal, so I had to add that in. Even cuter. Okay, so goodbye, take 3, and goodbye.